Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my kind of everyday fall makeup routine, products I use all the time. Before we go ahead and begin, make sure to follow me on all of my social handles. I will leave them below, and also make sure to subscribe to my channel. And let's go ahead and get started. So this is what my skin looked like. This video was filmed about 2 weeks ago. My skin has literally gotten so much better, and this was just a day where I was using a different product and my skin did not like that product. But the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my hair away from my face while I do my makeup. And if anyone's wondering where I got this headband, I got it from Five Below. So the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is prep my skin. I already washed my face and I'm going in with the Fenty Skin Hydrovisor Moisturizer with SPF 30. I love this moisturizer. It's honestly everything. Only issue I have with it is I can only use about 2 pumps. If I use more than that, my skin feels too oily. Now I'm using the Hyaluronic Eye Gel from Cetaphil. Love this product, makes my under eye super moisturized. Makes me look honestly more awake, and I've just been using it for a couple months now. Next, I'm using the Fenty Beauty True Matte Pro Filter Mattifying Primer. Love this primer, and I find that it really helps with my skin, just my makeup overall lasting throughout the entire day, especially because I struggle with a lot of oiliness on my T-zone. I really find that this product helps keep any oil at bay. The first thing I like to work on is, of course, my brows. So here I'm just brushing my brows and I'm just taking the Instant Lift brow pencil from e.l.f., just shading in some of the areas that are a bit empty. My eyebrows are just so weird. One is like perfect and the other one is just screwed up so bad, but I'm just filling it in, any parts that I feel like needs to be filled in. For my brows, I really like a sharp brow, and I also like kind of a feathery look to it. Very natural, nothing too crazy. So I'm just shading that in a bit. Now I'm taking the Urban Decay Brow Blade. I absolutely love this product. It was recommended to me at Sephora. Wow, it's a waterproof eyebrow liner, and I just like to use it in the beginning of my brow to kind of flick it and give it a nice feathery effect. I have the shade Cafe Kitty. It's kind of like a dark brown but also pretty light. Now I'm taking the NYX Control Freak Brow Gel just to kind of set my brows, give it a nice feathery effect, and brush all of those curly hairs that don't know what it's doing, and just kind of set them. Look how much better that looks. Now I'm going to use my e.l.f. concealer in the shade Tan Sand and just kind of clean up my brows. To do foundation, because I'm looking hella crazy, I'm using the Fenty Beauty foundation, the Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that with my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge. Love this sponge, the best sponge I've ever used. For the shade, I am in the shade 290. I did a shade match. Although I do feel like the foundation is a slight bit light on my skin, I might go a bit darker eventually. But after I do my concealer, my contour, it all blends very nicely. But I love this foundation. It really stays matte. It stays all day long. I have no issue. This is my favorite foundation. Now to contour, I'm using my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Truffle. This was also recommended to me. I feel like it really blends in so nicely with the foundation. Just definitely something I've been using a lot more often lately. So yeah, I'm taking that and I'm just kind of blending upward. I really just want to look snatched. Now I'm going back in with the concealer that I used before in Tan Sand. and I'm just using that to conceal my under eye. I only like to do it in the corner and then blend it out. I find that if I use too much personally, it does end up being pretty cakey, and I do not like a cakey look, especially since under the eye it's super sensitive, so I found that it's best to not apply so much. Now I'm gonna go ahead and bake. Usually I use the Maybelline Fit Me in shade 20, but I've been loving the Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder. It has been amazing. It doesn't leave any white residue at all, and it is so inexpensive and so light on the skin. I've just been really enjoying it, and this is in the shade Translucent. So I'm just using my beauty blender, the flat side, to kind of put it on all the areas where I just want to set my face, like my forehead, where I get oily, under my eyes, on my chin, and around my lips, and also around my nose. After a minute or two, I just take a nice fluffy brush and brush that off. I noticed if you bake too long, it can leave a bit of a residue on your face and kind of look cakey, so I just do that for about a minute and then completely take it off. So now we're looking nice and matte, just the way I like it. Next, I'm gonna focus on my eyes. I've been using the Milani eyeshadow primer recently, and I've been really liking it. So I'm just blending that out with my fingertips. Next, I'm taking this eyeshadow palette. This palette is from BH Cosmetics. It was a collab with It's My Ray Ray. I don't think that this is available anymore, but I love this palette, although I do need a new neutral palette. If you know a really good neutral palette, let your girl know because I really need a new one. First, I'm just taking a flat brush and taking the lightest shade, Nudist. It's a very pale nude, and applying that all over my lid. Next, I'm taking this darker brown shade called Pancake and just kind of blending it into my crease. Now I'm dabbing into this color called Control Freak. It's a bit of a more orangey brown just to give me a little bit of color on my lid, and putting that around my crease as well. And now I'm taking a smaller fluffy brush and taking the shade Midnight, which is a much darker brown, and just giving my eyeshadow look a little bit of definition on the crease, and just blending that out. And just going into that big fluffy brush and blending all of that out. And now this look is looking a lot more better. I look like I have more dimension in my eyes. I look more awake. Next, I'm taking the Rare Beauty Matte Liquid Liner. Oh my gosh, if you have not tried this liner, go get it. It is amazing. It's literally so matte, so black, and I love the tip. First off, it looks like a pen, which is so cute. And the tip, it gives you just perfect strokes, the perfect liner every time. I just love this. I used to use the Fly liner from Fenty Beauty, but it bled too much. It was definitely not waterproof because I would find black in my crease. I just did not like it at all. It was not matte, it was more shiny, but this one is just everything, and it's been lasting me so long. I'm obsessed. Like, look at that line. It's perfect. Now I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Full Frontal Mascara, and I really like this. It's not a bad mascara. I like it more on more natural days when I just don't want to use a waterproof mascara. That's when I reach for this, like today. If you decide to purchase it, just know that it is definitely not waterproof and it is not super black. But it is really nice and it's so easy to get those strokes in. I really like it. I really enjoy it. And this is how my lashes are looking. And of course, you already know I have to put on some lashes. So there we go. Much better. Next, I'm taking these two NYX Suede Matte Lip Liners in the shade Sandstorm and Downtown Beauty. Just lining my lips, giving me a bit more color. I feel like NYX has everything for lips. I just love every color they have. All their lip liners are so good. Fenty Beauty and NYX are usually all I use for my lips. I'm taking the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London, and I'm going to apply that to my lips. I really like it. It's a nice nude pinky shade. And I'm also going to take the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline, I believe, and apply that all over my lip. And now I'm taking my Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. Love this spray, really sets my makeup. And I'm just taking that on a highlighting brush, reaching of course for my Fenty Beauty highlighter. This one is in the shade Sandcastle and Minted Mojito. And I'm just going into Sandcastle and highlighting all the areas I want to highlight above my cheek, on my brow, my nose of course. I literally don't use any other highlighters but Fenty Beauty highlighters. These highlighters are so good, so pigmented, so shiny. Like, you will see me shining from a mile away. They are bomb, worth every penny, and they last so long, like so long. And lastly, I'm taking that setting spray again and setting my entire face to make sure that my makeup lasts all day long. And this is the final look. This is kind of my everyday fall makeup routine. This is what I do all the time. Sometimes I'll use lashes, sometimes I won't. Same with the liner. But if I'm feeling a little bit extra, I will pop them on. But I love this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, make sure to give me a big thumbs up and also go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments below if you want more makeup videos. I'd be happy to do them. I had so much fun with this one, but I will see you guys in my next video.